Tonight at Halifax at the Nest Scotiabank Centre, it was a little bit of everything, but especially an offensive explosion and a massive comeback. The Calgary Roughnecks come all the way back from 7 goals down to shock the Halifax Thunderbirds in the season opener for both these teams. Pat, a really exciting night of lacrosse, but let's start at the very beginning because the new faces for both these teams had a big factor early on.
Early on, it looked like Halifax was in the driver's seat, Matt, and it was a lot of those new faces that really got involved in the offense. Thomas Hogarth was electric, and he scored some really big goals early on from the outside, which normally we see him getting involved on the inside. And Jason Knox, a guy that was picked up in the dispersal draft from Panther City, showed off why he has one of the slickest releases in the game. And Halifax looked like they were in cruise control. It was 11-4, Matt.
Coast is clear? Not so much. Calgary battling back a couple of new but old acquisitions. Take us through.
We always see trends come back. What is old is now new, and that has been the case. 18 points. How about that beauty from Dixon, an early candidate for goal of the year. But these two were just playing like they were in the midst of their prime. Both of them so familiar with themselves. They were huge in having this big comeback.
And in that, Dane Dobie picking up his 600th career NLL assist in the comeback win. Standing by right now with Mackie Jenner.
Dane, you guys clawed all the way back in this one. What was the difference in that second half to pull away with this one?
You know, it's a game of runs, and both teams were firing tonight, and, we just got the last one, and that's how it kind of went. I thought we played a good game all around, and, we just battled through. You got to get wins somehow.
You and Dixon combined for 18 points. What does it feel like to win alongside him back in these colors?
Yeah, where Curtis goes, I like to go. He's a good player, man. He's my best friend, so I have a lot of fun playing with him, and it's been a lot of years doing it.
And the goaltending, I know you guys had some changes, but what can you say about the way that McLeod was able to come back into this one?
Made the ones he needed at the end. He saved some big saves at the end, and the 6-on-5 that they were chipping away, and he made some big saves, I think 3 in a row there. It doesn't matter how many he lets in, it's when he makes the big ones, so we're happy to get that win.
Thank you so much, and congratulations.
Thanks. Hi, Madison. Hi, Quinn. Enjoy Taylor.
Big night for Dane Dobie. 9 points. Spent a couple of years in Southern California. He's happy to be a Roughneck again. A tough season for Calgary last year, and Halifax, of course, wanted to go deep in the playoffs. This is only game 1, Pat, but what does this win and loss do to the rest of the season here?
Well, I think for Calgary, they're going to be pleased with the offensive effort. They're going to be pleased that they dug deep and found a way to win. What they won't be happy with is still not closing down the fort and not playing that strong defensive lacrosse. But we do know the identity of this team. Maybe they're a wild, high-scoring, high-octane offense. We know they look different on the back end, most notably in between the pipes. But for Halifax, this is a soul-crushing loss. And I know it's game 1. You don't want to overreact. You're missing Jake Withers, who's your emotional leader. He's a guy that's dominant on faceoffs and probably one of your best shutdown defenders. But nonetheless, that was an epic collapse. You really have to go back to the drawing board. And things don't get easier for the Thunderbirds. They host a very hungry Albany team, and it's going to be another tough task. An Albany team that ended their season last year. Really not time to hit the panic button for Halifax, but certainly got to clean things up defensively. And who knows, maybe we see Drew Hutchison in between the pipes instead of Warren Hill. Not a banner night for him.
A 7-goal lead for Halifax slipped away, and then a 3-goal late second-half lead also slipped away on this night for the Halifax Thunderbirds. And in the end, it's Calgary coming all the way back to take it 18-17. For Pat Gregoire, Mackie Jenner, all our hardworking TSN crew, I'm Matt Cullen, and good night from Halifax.